Now, we're uncovering the unknown facts that make these jobs among the riskiest out there. Let's dive in. Starting with one of the most dangerous jobs that sounds as wild as it is, deep-sea fishing. You might think it's just catching fish, but this job can be deadly. Fishing at sea means facing freezing waters, powerful storms, and heavy equipment that can swing out of control. An average fishing boat can be hit by unexpected waves, putting the crew at risk of being tossed overboard. And those heavy nets and hooks, they're extremely dangerous. 2. Injuries often happen not from the sea itself, but from the massive gear used to pull in huge catches. Next, let's look at logging. If you've ever seen a massive tree fall, you know it's not something to be near. Logging workers face incredible dangers every day as they handle heavy machinery and cut down huge trees. One unknown fact: chainsaws can kick back unexpectedly, making this job extremely hazardous. Even experienced loggers get hurt when entire trees shift in unexpected directions as they fall. These workers have to be precise, choosing the exact spot to cut, making sure the tree falls safely in the right direction. Logging isn't just about strength, it's about skill and quick reflexes. Now imagine working hundreds of feet above the ground on the edge of a building. That's what skyscraper construction workers do every day. These workers build our city's tallest buildings. But they face some of the most extreme risks. Unknown fact: to avoid vertigo, or that dizzy feeling you get from looking down, many skyscraper workers train themselves to focus only on their workspace. They ignore the height around them and rely on their harnesses and scaffolding. Their balance training helps them handle windy, narrow spaces at incredible heights. Ever wonder who fixes power lines after a big storm? Electrical line workers brave high-voltage lines and risky weather conditions to restore power. It's one of the world's most dangerous jobs. Unknown fact: line workers are often called out during thunderstorms to repair power, facing intense risks of electrocution. They're trained to handle high-voltage equipment, wearing special protective gear, and using techniques to avoid shocking themselves. And even though the work can be scary, they know they're helping their communities. Working on an oil rig might look exciting, but it's incredibly dangerous. Oil rigs are massive, floating structures often located miles away from land. Oil rig workers face explosions, toxic gases, and high-pressure machinery every day. Did you know? Some oil rigs are located in hurricane-prone regions, adding an extra layer of danger when storms hit. These workers are trained to evacuate quickly if there's a gas leak or explosion. But they're always aware of the risks. For them, safety drills and gas masks are part of the job. Next, we have nuclear plant maintenance workers. Handling radiation exposure is no joke. It requires extreme care and lots of specialized training. These workers keep our power plants safe, but the risks they face are huge. Unknown fact: workers wear special suits and have strict time limits for each task to avoid overexposure to radiation. They're experts in decontamination procedures and have a clear exit plan in case something goes wrong. It's a job where every second counts. Going underground into dark, narrow tunnels is all in a day's work for miners. These workers face risks of tunnel collapses, explosions, and exposure to toxic gases every time they go to work. An interesting fact: to prevent explosions, some miners avoid using electricity in certain areas, because coal dust can ignite in the blink of an eye. Miners are experts in ventilation and carry gas masks to protect themselves from harmful fumes. Working underground means staying alert. Every step matters. Some of the bravest people in dangerous jobs are armed forces members and war reporters. They're in conflict zones, putting themselves in harm's way to protect and inform. Did you know? War reporters often rely on local fixers to help them navigate dangerous areas and stay safe. Whether it's soldiers trained in combat or journalists who practice evasive driving and first aid, these people put their lives at risk to do their jobs. Being a stunt performer might look thrilling, but it's no game. Fire, high-speed chases, and dangerous falls are all part of their daily routine. An unknown fact? Many stunt performers specialize in just one type of stunt, like high dives or controlled explosions, because each one requires such specific training. Timing is everything here, and they practice emergency techniques in case something goes wrong. Stunt performers are true professionals who know exactly how to fall, crash, or dive without getting hurt. And finally, one of the most surprising jobs on this list, waste collectors. It might not look as dangerous as the others, but this job comes with serious risks. Unknown fact: waste collectors often encounter hazardous materials like used needles and chemicals mixed in with everyday garbage. To keep safe, they wear protective clothing and are trained to handle unexpected hazards. It's a job that keeps our cities clean, but it's far more dangerous than it seems. If you enjoyed learning about these extreme careers, make sure to like this video, share it with friends, and subscribe for more amazing insights into the world's toughest jobs. Thanks for watching, and stay safe.